In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to design a church flyer in Pixellab. Yeah, so without wasting much of our time, let's dive into the video.
Alright, so we start by clicking on these three dots over here. We go to image size, right? So the size that we are going to be using is 1080 by 1280. We head straight to our background icon and we're going to select our background color, which is going to be this gradient color over here. We then click on the plus icon. We go for a shape. We are going to increase the radius of this shape, then reduce opacity, and then we are going to increase our width and then the stroke width. After that, we are just going to reduce the size so that the circle will close. Okay, and then we head over to blur radius and then we increase our blur radius. After that, we click our check mark and then we increase the size of it, increase it like this, and then you position it here. We then head over to texture. Alright, so yeah, we click our check mark, increase the size a bit. Right, so I'll go to color filter and try to change the color. It is not working. You cannot change it this way. Okay, so let me show you this simple trick. You click on the plus icon, go for a shape. Okay, so we are going to move the shape out of the canvas. Okay, hide the shape out of the canvas so that it cannot be seen on the canvas. You see how I'm doing it? You move it upwards. Okay, after that you click on your check mark. You go to the layer side, then you merge the shape and the textured image together. Alright, now go to color filter again and then try to change it. You can see it's working now. Okay, you increase your saturation a bit. Alright, so we've gotten the green color or the blue color from the image. Okay, let's reduce opacity a bit. Alright, go to the layer side and then we lock our layer. Click on the plus icon again. You go for a shape. We increase the size and then we move it sideways like this. Alright, we then head over to fill color and then go to gradient. Okay, we are going to select this particular gradient and then click on this plus icon. The first slider is already selected, so we click on this color drop. Okay, we click on it, then remove the third slider, this third slider. Right, we move it to the transparent side, press OK, and then this slider, we move it up a bit towards the other. We're going to click on the color drop again. We are going to select a color from here. Okay, this is the color that we want. We press OK. Yeah, so after that you click on your check mark like this. Go to your layer side and then you lock your layer. So click on the plus icon again from gallery. You select this particular shape or image right here. You just increase the size to fill the screen like this. Then head over to eraser. We increase the blendness of the eraser and then the size of it as well. And then we're going to brush the center of this particular image right here like this. After that, we click on our check mark. We then head over to color and then we change the color to deep blue as well, and then we lock our layer. We're going to send it under this particular image or this particular shape. Right, we click on the plus icon again from gallery. I'm going to select this one as well. This is like greens. Okay, yeah, we head over to color and then we are going to change the color to this particular blue. Okay, and then let's reduce opacity a bit. Alright, go to the layer side. We're going to send it under this image. Okay, then we lock our layer as well. Click on the plus icon again from gallery. going to select this particular image, go to relative position, and then increase the size like this. So we lock our layer, click on the plus icon, you go for a shape, trying to position it here. Alright, so we head over to the color, and then we click on the plus icon, and then we try to change the pure white to something like a gray white. Yeah, okay, press OK. After that, you just lock your layer, click on the plus icon, you go for your main subject or your main image. Alright, so we have our image right here. Alright, so we go to the layer side and we lock our layer, plus icon, from gallery, we're going for this particular one over here, reduce the size and we position it somewhere here. Let's add another one. Click on the plus icon from gallery. Alright, so we head over to relative position and then we increase the size like this. We head over to eraser, then we increase the blur radius or the blurriness of the eraser and the size. We are going to brush some part of it like this. We're going to brush it like this. Okay, so we move it under this. Okay, and then go to opacity, then reduce opacity to, let's say, 30. After you lock your layer, right? So this is it. We click on the plus icon, we go for test, we're going to position it here, go to edit. So I have my positive, so I'll go to font, and then I'm going to use this font. This is against regular. Okay, against regular is the font. Yeah, reduce the size and make a duplicate, position it here. Alright, make another duplicate, position it here and counter. Right, we use our grid lines to make sure it's in line. We're going to use our position to make sure it's in line. So we select our positive and then we position it on top of this as well. Yeah, so click on the plus icon again from gallery. So we have our church logo right here. Alright, so reduce the size like this and position it somewhere here. Click on the plus icon again, go for a test. We're going to position it here. Go to edit. Okay, so I have this test on my clipboard that I'm gonna using. Okay, yeah, this is a Life Faith Ministry. Okay, this is the name of the church. And then I'll head over to font and then go to, I'm going to make use of Montserrat semi-bold. Okay, position it here, click on the plus icon, go for a shape, just reduce the size a bit. Alright, so we are going to increase the radius of this shape, right? Then we click on our check mark, make a duplicate, and then we click on edit again. We reduce the radius this time around and then position it here. Right, we click on a check mark, we make a duplicate again, go to edit, we increase the size and then we move it up like this. Go to the layer side, then we merge these three layers together, or the three shapes together like this. Alright, so after reduce the size, then head over to color, go to gradient, and then we select this particular color right here. Select this particular text and make a duplicate and position it on top of this shape. Go to edit and then type thin. That's the theme for the program. Use position to position it well. So make a duplicate of this text. Yeah, go to edit, and then I'll just paste from my clipboard. God is able. Okay, that's the theme for the program. Let's reduce the size of this. Alright, so click on the plus icon, go for a shape, then we're going to position it here and reduce the size like this, and then make a duplicate. Click on edit and then position it here. Alright, so after you just click on the plus icon, go for test, we head over to test or edit. Okay, and then we're going to type this particular text over here. Head over to font, and then we are going for Montserrat medium, and then reduce the size. Make a duplicate of the text and then position it here. Go to edit, and I'll paste the date for the program here. Go to font and then change the font to Montserrat bold. Yeah, use position to position it well. Click on the plus icon from gallery. Click on this arrow. So I have my arrows right here, so I'm going to use this particular one arrow. Alright, so I'll lock my layer, select this one, and then I'll try and reduce the size. I'll make a duplicate of this text, and then I'll position it here. Go to edit, just 730. Let me just make a duplicate of this text and then position it here. Go to color and then change it to this gradient color. Go to edit and then go to style and then bold it, bold the text and position it here. Right, yeah. Make a duplicate of this particular text and then position it here. Go to edit, paste your text over here. Go to color and then change the color to black like this. We make a duplicate of this particular text over here. Let's change the color, increase the size a bit, make a duplicate and then position it here. Go to edit and then paste this one. Just reduce the size a bit. Click on the plus icon, go for text, position it here. Go to color and then select this particular gradient. Go to edit and you type Facebook and Instagram IFI, right? Head over to font. You're going to make use of this social font. Okay, we call this social font. So we have our Facebook and Instagram. So we use position to position it well. Let's make a duplicate of this particular text and then we position it here. Present. Let's change the color to white. Then we increase the size, line spacing. Then let's reduce the size a bit. Then reduce the size. Right. So this is it. Let's select this and then push it down a bit. Alright, so we make a duplicate of this particular text and then position it here. Go to edit and I'll get over to my clipboard and I'll paste this particular text. Reduce the size. Click on the plus icon from gallery. Reduce the size. Go to color and then you change the color to this particular gradient. Okay, you can zoom in and then reduce the size. Yeah, so alright, so I'll click on a plus icon and then go for a shape. I'll increase the radius and then reduce opacity and increase stroke. Reduce the size, head over to blur radius and increase your blur radius. You increase the size like this. Okay, position it here. You go to color and then you give it a light blue color like this. Okay, click on the plus icon again, go for another shape, increase your radius, then reduce the size, go to gradient. Okay, and then you select this particular gradient. Okay, you increase the size a bit, position it here. So I'll make a duplicate of this particular shape and then I'll go to edit, right, and then go to color, then I'll interchange it. Okay, yeah, then reduce the size and position it here. So I'll make a duplicate of this text. I'm going to position it here, go to edit, I'll go to font, a color, I'll go to font. So we're going to use a signature font. Increase the size a bit and I'll position it here. Make another duplicate of this text, position it here, and alright, so let's make another duplicate of this particular shape, or this one over here. Then we head over to color. It's either we change it to white or we go to this particular gradient and then we try to blend it here. Let's reduce the opacity a bit. We then make another duplicate. We change the color to white. Let's reduce the size and place it on top of it like this. Then let's reduce opacity a bit. Okay, yeah, this is how you design this church flyer in Pixellab. See you in my next video.